I don't know how many of y'all have ever seen my basement before. It's sometimes referred to as the pits of Hades. I am down in here. And you know, these jobs like this one I'm doing right now, always, in my mind, they happen a lot faster than they happen in real life when I'm down here crawling around in the dirt under the steps trying to get to everything. And that's what I'm doing now. But progress is happening. In spite of everything, progress is happening. So I got no complaints. Except I got spider webs in my eyeballs. Other than that, everything's good. I know that there's people out there that are just wishing, they're just feeling the envious feelings inside because they ain't got an old house with froze up pipes to deal with, you know what I mean? That's the kind of treat that, you know, just not everybody gets to have. And I always feel very lucky when I get a chance to crawl around under my house and fix up the frozen pipes. But I'll tell you why, there was a time when I didn't have a house. Dang. And I didn't seem to be able to keep a house. Seems like the way things worked out for me, about every time I thought things had settled down, they'd unsettle again. And things just kept unsettling on me, you know, over and over again. I got somewhat disgruntled and a little discouraged. But now, things are pretty good here. You know, me and Honey Baby, we doing good. We got an old house. You know what? The pipes are froze. So what? I don't care. You know, I mean, I got the wherewithal to fix it. I got a nice day to work on it. I got a basement of my own to crawl around in, and I'm dang happy about that. Well, anyway, you know, I think sometimes life is just a perspective. One day, you might look around and find yourself not having a place to live. It's happened to me before, more than once. And you know what? If and when that happens to you in today's economy, that's happening to a lot of people. Just remember, things change, you know, time passes. And what looks like crap one day can start to look a little better the next day. So, I just thought I'd share that, a little public service announcement from me to you. And if that serves you well, that's awesome. And if it don't, well, you get all your money back. Doesn't cost you a thing. Okay, I'll shut up now. Y'all have a nice day. Alrighty then, I got my heat tape all wrapped up. I got it all the way over to the far end over here, all the way across the back wall and all the way across here up toward where it goes upstairs to the shower. I guess while I'm down here I could talk about my basement. When I bought this house, all the supports had washed out from under it and the floor was sagging pretty hard. There was some rotted beams in here. The seals were rotted. All of these beams that you see standing up here, I put in. I think the only one that I didn't put in was that one that's sitting on that brick pile. Well, actually I did put it in, but there was one still standing there. And when I made these beams, I made them with this little box here on purpose. You can put a 20-ton jack inside of here, and you can jack that beam up, and then you can put little wedges on either side of here once you get it where you want it. That way you can adjust this floor. I made them that way on purpose. And they worked real well. They worked just perfect. They're all made for a 20-ton jack to fit right in there. Interestingly enough, I had an insurance guy come down here one day and he wouldn't insure my house because I had these beams in here. He didn't think they were strong enough. Of course, I thought that was a little bit idiotic, but I didn't get into it with him. I just got somebody else to insure the place. And at some point, you know, when this house is absolutely stable, I'll take these out and put regular beams in. But it's really not going to be stable as long as there's a dirt floor down here. And the only way to really make it stable is to come in here and dig all this out and pour concrete. And if I did that, I'd want to make it about 2 feet deeper so you could stand up straight down here. And that's a project that is way down the road. I mean, there's so many things around here that are on my list to get done before I do that. So that ain't going to happen right away. But I got my heat tape on here. I'll give it time to warm up good, and then we'll go from there. Funny, I don't feel all that warm, but I guess it works because I put some on this other side and it don't feel all that warm either, but it must be warm enough to keep that from freezing. So I'll give that a little time. We'll see what happens next.